Hello again, I hope that you're well, and in today's video I'm going to show you my bullet journaling setup for April. So this one is going to be very Easter themed, and I'm kind of excited about it because I have this sticker pack that I've been dying to use, and it has these really cute green bunnies that I think are just perfect for Easter, so I'm going to be using it for this setup. And since the stickers do have a definite green tone to them, I built my theme around that. And the theme is going to be vintage green Easter. And to start off, I'm just putting down some book pages and some green scrapbooking paper. And for the name of the month, I'm actually going to be using a letter sticker A for the first letter, just to kind of make things more interesting. And writing the rest with a green brush marker. I do outline the rest of the letters in black a bit later just because they seem a little bit plain on top of the book pages and I feel like they're kind of fading into the background. But before I decide to do that, I'm just going to be putting a whole bunch of stickers on this page, as well as a piece of lace doily at the bottom, just to add a little bit more layering to the spread. To decorate the top of the page, I'm adding a whole bunch of washi tape. And I'm using some black and white grid washi. And white grid washi is probably one of my most used washi tapes. In fact, I've actually finished one entire roll of this and ordered a bunch more. And one of the ones I ordered is this much larger white grid washi roll, which I really enjoyed using for this setup. I also used a lot of the vintage themed washi rolls you see to the left of my journal, just because they fit so perfectly with the theme, and a lot of them had green and brown tones that worked very well with the greenish stickers and the vintage theme that I was going for. So I also layered some of that vintage green and brown washi tape at the bottom of the right spread. And underlined the heading with some more brown washi tape. After that, I still had a few empty spots, and I just put a bunch more stickers on those to fill in the empty space and make the spread more interesting. And my final touch, as I mentioned, was just outlining the rest of the name of the month in black just to make it stand out a little bit more. For the next spread, I'm layering a piece of a book page with that same green scrapbooking paper on the left and on the right, but I'm alternating the order. And this is my goals and accomplishments spread. So on the left, I'm going to write down any goals and tasks for the month of April, and on the right, I'm going to write down my accomplishments. And I find an accomplishment spread actually very useful to have because it helps me to feel like I actually did something that month, and it definitely helps me with positive thinking. And I'm writing the headings on top of those in black because I thought that it would actually stand out well enough against the green paper. And to finish off the spread, I'm just adding this piece of washi tape in the middle with a bunny image, just to kind of bring in the Easter theme. The next spread is my highlights spread. And I'm doing something a little bit different this month because this time I will have 2 highlight spreads instead of 1. And each page is going to be for each week of the month. So the left page is going to be for week 1 and the right page is going to be for week 2. And I'm decorating these pages just by layering a whole bunch of washi tape around the top in a somewhat chaotic scrapbooky way. The next spread, I'm starting off with yet more washi tape. And I'm adding some green vintage washi tape to the top and the bottom of the spread. And writing the headings in gold and black, just to separate them from each other. And I kept the spread pretty simple, with my final touches being just a few stickers in the empty spaces between the headings, just to make the spread a little bit more interesting. And some brown washi tape at the bottom of the spread, again just because that section felt a little bit plain. The next spread is my negative to positive spread, and in this spread I'm going to be writing down all of the negative things that happened on the left and putting a positive spin to them on the right. And again, this is just a spread that helps me to think more positively about all of the negative things that happen in a particular month, and definitely help me to focus more on the positive things rather than the negative. As for how I'm decorating the spread, well, I'm using some more washi tape, and I'm using some very wide vintage green washi tape on both sides, and adding brown washi tape to that to create a border. And adding just a few stickers to the top of the spread just to make things a little bit more interesting and fill in the empty space. For the next spread, I went back to layering scrapbooking paper, but this time I layered it with craft paper. And I haven't used craft paper yet for this setup, but I definitely wanted to because I feel that it definitely does provide a very vintage feel, which is what I was going for. And this is my gratitude spread, so, well, here I'm just going to write down all of the things I'm grateful for the month of April, again helping me to think more positively. As for how I'm decorating the spread, I'm just using a whole bunch of washi tape around the title and around the bottom right corner to balance the much more decorated top left corner. As well as just a few stickers. For the next spread, I went with a bunch more layering. Layering scrapbooking paper, book pages, doilies, and craft paper to create the section with the title. And just added a few more stickers to decorate the spread a little bit more. Now, since there was so much stuff going on the left side of the spread, I decided to decorate the right side just a little bit with some more washi tape. And the last spread that I'm going to be showing you in this setup is the Easter spread. And I used to not include spreads for holidays and seasonal bucket lists in my monthly setups, but I decided to try to change that and see how I feel about it. So this is the first time that I'm going to include a holiday spread in my monthly setup and put it together using the same theme. So for the title, I layered some more scrapbooking paper and craft paper, and of course added another one of those bunny stickers. And I'm also decorating the bottom right corner of the spread to kind of balance out the top left corner, and I'm adding a whole bunch of layered washi tape, kind of like I've been doing for a lot of this setup. And while I was in the process of decorating the spread with washi tape, I decided to add some more washi tape around the title as well, just to make that area a little bit more interesting. And my final touches for the spread were just a few more stickers, again just to make things a little bit more fun, and because I felt like there just weren't enough bunnies for an Easter spread, honestly, so I had to add another one to the bottom right corner. And that is pretty much it for this entire setup. It did take me a little bit longer than usual, but not by much, just because I did use more spreads this time around. But my previous setup was a little bit off, so I decided to kind of change things up a little bit, and this is the result. Anyways, I really hope that you liked this video. Let me know if you have a particular theme in mind for April. and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Be you, always. Bye!